what an amazing Paralympics London put on. How was your experience?
Yeah, my experience was incredible. I've been training for the Paralympic Games ever since I had my leg amputated at 3 years of age, and it's a competition that every person and sports person with a disability aspires to get to, and to not only get to Paralympic Games but to win 4 gold medals is definitely a dream come true. I was over the moon about it.
And indeed, Australians do love swimming, and of course the two of you on the end are both swimmers. How was the mood? Perhaps Ellie, we'll start with you on this one at the Aquatic Centre, because you had so many people screaming every night. How was it?
Definitely. Well, I was fortunate enough to be able to watch Alicia Coutts swim at the Olympic Games, and I was in the comfort of my own home back in Australia. So, I got to experience a little bit of what it was going to be like before I went over there, which was great. And I thought I would understand what it was going to be like, but once you actually get over there and get into an environment like that with 17,000 people screaming at you and, all excited to be there and cheering you on, it's quite phenomenal, and definitely something that, is hard to explain, and something that I would love to live again as well.
Well, Alicia, you didn't have the advantage of seeing it before you left home. What was it like for you stepping out on pool deck? A lot of pressure on the swim team for this one.
To be honest, when I first walked out on pool deck for the heats of the 100 fly on the first day, and just looking up into the stands, they just seemed to go forever. I didn't think there was an end. It was an amazing feeling, and I've never actually noticed when I've been racing before that the crowd. So everyone was so loud, you could actually hear it when you were swimming. And I was doing my 100 fly, and I turned and I could hear them screaming, and I was like, oh, maybe the London, maybe the English girl's swimming really well because she was in my race. And I got interviewed after the race, and they said to me, did you know you were under world record pace at the 50-metre mark? And I was like, oh, is that why everyone was screaming? Yeah, so it was pretty interesting.
You really need that line in the pool, don't you? The one we see on television, so that you know exactly where you are. 1 gold, 3 silver and a bronze you picked up, so every single colour. The gold, I don't know, for the layperson always seems probably to be the highlight, but to win that one being the first gold medal for Australia of the Games, and in fact the only one for quite some time, did that make it extra special, or because you didn't know what the next few days would hold, the moment itself was just something to savour?
I think, growing up my entire life, since I was 6 years old, I wanted to go to the Olympics, and every swimmer's ultimate goal, and I know a lot of other sports people, obviously, it's to win an Olympic gold medal. And, I sort of thought about it leading into it, what would my reaction be if I was to win an Olympic gold medal? And I thought, will I cry? Will I scream? I just didn't know. And then just to have that experience and to have that on that first night, it was surreal. And I normally hold my composure quite well after I compete, and if I do well, I sort of a bit of a wave and a smile, but I was jumping up and down. Like, I see the photos that people took, and I was like, that's how excited I was. Like, and standing up on the dais and listening to singing the Australian anthem, I had tears in my eyes, and it's just an experience that you can't ask for. Like, it's something that not that many people get to experience in their lifetime.